ready to go for Team Royal. Got to hit that music. There we go. Team White facing Team Royal. He loses his lid. First pitch swinging. L.J. Drayton out to Brooks Poteet. One pitch, one out. As I was paying so much attention to my score sheet, didn't even see the umpires show up. Underway at 11:32 Central. Game time temperature 81 degrees. Feels like 85 as Knox Kazee delivers low and away to Nate Simmons playing first base. Simmons from the Webb Schools is rising junior, 6'2", 210 pounds. It's one high toward the parking lot. If you parked over there, you haven't been to a lot of ball games at Vol State. That's where the Vol State players who don't apparently own their vehicles or don't care about broken windshields park their car. Nate Simmons looks at ball two away. Team White playing their final game of the TBCA High School Showcase. Knox Kazee from Tennessee High. That's well struck out the left field. Back goes Russell Blevins, and he'll have that one go over his head. One hop the fence as Simmons cruises into second base with a one-out Dudat double. Dudat Communications is a printing company here in Hendersonville, Tennessee that does a good bit of printing. They're nationwide. Craig Senard, the owner of Dudat, D-O-D-A-T. You can go to dodat.me, M-E. See what they can do that for you. August Lynch, left-handed hitting catcher, looks at ball one. Lynch from Lincoln County. He's a rising junior. Says he's a switch hitter. 6 foot, 180 pounds. Wind is blowing out here today at Pioneer Field at the Tim Garrett Baseball Complex. Keeps on knocking the hat off of Knox Kazee. Head coaches for Team Royal, Brian Howard from Stewart's Creek, Anthony Ford, Wilson Central, one of the assistant coaches, head coach at Wilson Central, as is Wes Shanks at Upperman. It's drilled out to center field. Tyson Montsevillas makes the catch for out number two. Hear the wind in our crowd mic. Brody Thomas will come to the plate. From Shelbyville Central. Not sure if his sister is Briley. There was a young lady, Briley, he was here yesterday. I did not mention her on the broadcast. I told her I would. But I thought she said that her brother was from Shelbyville. As Thomas fouls that one off. I asked her if she was Briley from Shelbyville or Shelby from Brileyville. She was confused by that question. I would say she's probably 10 or 11 years old. Maybe she's 12. 0-1 pitch is outside. I don't see her here today. She was sitting just to the right. But since Team Royal's over in the third base dugout, they may be sitting to the left of the press box. Final day of broadcasting from this press box here. Not sure how long it's been here. But it is going to be demolished in a brand new press box that will have bathrooms included. We've had porta potties here. It's a wild pitch. Brody Watson behind the plate will recover, but not before Nate Simmons moves down to third base. So 2 outs, runner at third here in the top of the first inning. We're just getting started here in game number 2 of the day. It's game number 4 of 6 of the TBCA 2026 showcase. A couple of Brodies in the catching area. Maybe it's 3. I don't know what the umpire's name is. Ooh, that just got off the Bobby Hudson Pavilion, the roof down there. Heads up, Coach. Athletic Director Bobby Hudson, 20 years in that position. Prior to that, coach here at Volunteer State. Coached it all. Full count. Pitch is down in the dirt. Number 7 heading down to first. Ball State adding women's volleyball and women's soccer this fall to add to baseball, softball, and both men's and women's basketball. Up to the plate comes the DH, Case Davis. Case also from Shelbyville Central. Would you say they were the Golden Raccoons? No, the who? Shelbyville Central's the Eagles? No. Oh, they're the Golden Eagles. Okay. Runner goes, pitches a called strike, throw down, and that's going to be right in time. And in the inning, caught stealing is Brody Thomas. So Case Davis will lead off the second. Nice arm there by Brody Watson to nab Thomas. No runs. 1 hit, no errors. 1 runner left on base. We'll be back with the bottom of the first right after this short break.
Take the step. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Take the step, the one you've always wanted to a better you and a brighter future. Choose a path to create, innovate, or educate. A path to your career. One that builds you as a person, or one where you build for the people of the future. Choose a path to save lives or check eyes, to study the human body, soul, and mind, to fight crime both in person or online, to code, market, or be an entertainment rock star. Take the step to your full potential, to everything you've dreamed of. Take the step here, there, and eventually everywhere. With the pros of the profession, the Grammy winners, the commercial producers, the engineers, the doctors. Life is full of steps, so why not make yours count? This is us. This is Vol State.
Tim Reese along with Garrett Bruce. I'm going to turn Garrett's microphone on now. He earned it. He's had almost 2 full or 14 innings worth of work as the director here on the show. Garrett, don't talk over me.
Yes, sir.
Which means
you
you probably won't get to talk very much.
That's right.
Garrett, you're talking over me.
Oh.
Brooks Poteet, Tyson Monsavias, Colby Clark to face Wiki Parker. Lefty on lefty matchup as we start here. First pitch swinging Poteet. Fouls it back. A Chick-fil-A of Gallatin foul ball. Wiki Parker from Cascade High School. 6'1", 200 pounds. Not to be confused with his distant cousin, WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks. Brooks Poteet, Oak Ridge, rising senior, 5'10", $175. The Oak Ridge Wildcats, says PA man, that's lined into center field. That will get down in front of Bowen Combs for a leadoff base hit for Poteet. Believe, I'll have to check my score sheets, but I believe Poteet is now a single, a double, and a triple.
Tyson Monsavias
In the showcase. He does. That's lined out to right field. That's going to get down. Back-to-back hits brought to you by Hit After Hit. Lem Pilkington's outfit down in Nashville. Appreciate their support of All-State baseball.
Shortstop number 20, Colby.
By Len Pilkington, hitafterhitonline.com, or you can go to his Facebook page unless you've been kicked off Facebook like I have. He's got all kinds of videos down there. Lem Pilkington's hawking bats, gloves, getting after it for Hit After Hit. Colby Clark, Double C, takes a healthy hack, comes up empty. He's playing shortstop today here in the final game from Hampton High School. He's a young, and he was on the mound in the earlier game, 6'6", about 175 pounds. Looks at a pitch just a hair outside, but it's called a strike. A frog hair, as my neighbor would say. I just say it winks at the outside corner on the way by. 0-2 pitch, slow curve, swung on and missed. What about that breaking pitch, Mr. Pitching Coach Garrett Bruce?
I don't know. I think that he actually did a really good job throughout the entire at-bat and tunneling. It's one of the things we work on a lot in college. I think that most of these scouts and recruiters are going to like to see that.
Tunneling. Well, you've just changed this broadcast from a meat and potatoes kind of a broadcast, and you have brought some analysis finally in here. Number 8, Reed Bogart, Reed, whatever. Steps to the plate. Unicoi County, don't call it Union County. It's a totally different county. We learned yesterday from our boy Jeffrey Shipley. There are 95 counties here in the state of Tennessee. Unicoi and Union are 2 of them. Balk called. Base umpire interjects himself into this game with a balk call. I didn't see it.
I don't think he came set.
Doesn't mean it didn't happen. There you go. Garrett Bruce, former right-hander at Vol State. You need to pull your stats up. You're dealing there in your sophomore year or your second year. I can't remember if it was a redshirt freshman. Probably redshirt, wasn't it? No? You pitched in both years, or you didn't come back second year?
I did. I threw in both years, okay. But I did not make it into the spring season my sophomore year.
Oh. So a spring and then a fall.
Yes.
Bogart, one of the 2 extra hitters. Cole Carter on deck. Wind blowing straight out to center field. That ball is hit well to left field, I don't believe. It's going to stay in the yard. There's going to be our first big fly of the showcase. Reed Bogart sends one high and deep out to the parking lot in left center field for a 3-run dinger. Reed with an EI in the middle. Gets a hold of one. He gets it up in the jet stream for a put it on the board. Yes. Hawk Harrelson call. Former Chicago White Sox broadcaster.
Number 5, Cole Carter. Excellent.
Former player. Left-handed hitter Cole Carter. He also pitched in the previous game. So single by Brooks Poteet, Tyson Munson. Bogart sends one over the fence in left field. Over the Hayden Shrum, or near the Hayden Shrum sign out in left field, former right-hander from Macon County, who played here at Vol State. Backing away is Cole Carter. Right-hander that went on to MTSU as a student, contracted leukemia, and ended up passing away in 2010, but he was a big part of the 2009 championship team for Vol State. Mike Crossland, the head coach then, and decided that number 8 would not be worn at Vol State while he was the coach, and Ryan Hunt continued that, and as has Jim McGuire. Fouled straight back into your living room. Number 8, not been worn since probably 2010-ish. Carter down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That fastball from Wiki Parker sails high. White squad scored, I believe, 13 runs yesterday. So that's grounded, and big hop to Nate Simmons, and Cole Carter is out at first base. Tough play right there as Simmons had to knock it down. Good job by Parker to get over and cover the base. And Cole Carter just did something that coaches would warn against, and that's a head-first slide to first base. I would guess the first base umpire might have deducted points for him doing that. Pretty close play. That one's fouled off the first base dugout by Alex Grossman. Close play. He probably would have been safe by his step if he had run through it. Nice job by Nate Simmons to stay with that bad hop that he got right at the end. Apparently didn't come up and get him in the kisser. Alex Grossman from Knox Central. 5'11", 185. He's a rising senior. Looks back at the umpire after almost getting hit. Was the pitch called a strike? And a swing and a miss on a 1-2 count as catcher August Lynch throws down to first to complete the strikeout. 6 come to the plate, 3 cross it meaningfully. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Wiki Parker, but 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We're headed to the second of game 2 of the day. We'll be right back.
Man, thanks to that ball and personal price you gave me, I was able to scoop me up some new kicks.
Really? I like those. You look like you're ready for a marathon now.
You know, on second thought, we're always looking for some fresh talent. Have you thought about going back and playing?
Really? Man, have I ever. Wow.
Go to the goal. There you go, buddy. Jake.
You for real, Coach?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing about the personal price, Coach. Everybody at Toyota Gallatin gets it. That's what makes us so special.
Well, on second thought.
Nope. Okay. Good call. Good call, Mr. Director. GB, or BGB, Big Garrett Bruce. You're really not that big, though.
I'm not.
But you're not small enough to make it a entendre, I guess. Case Davis, the DH, swings at the first pitch he sees from Canucks Kazee. Case, also a Shelbyville Central high schooler, 6', 205, a rising senior. How many Shelbyville Central have on the squad? 2, 3. 3 Golden Eagles. Mike Bartlett, the former head coach at Stewart's Creek, now the assistant to Brian Howard, brought the lineup card up and had a "how's your mom" in them few moments with our public address announcer. Ship Dog. Everybody around that Murfreesboro area knows Jeffrey Shipley, apparently. Swing and a miss. Don't look at that Toyota Gallatin scoreboard. Don't even think about thinking there was only one strike on the batter. There was two. Swing and a miss, and Kazee gets his first strikeout. Can't depend on it. Operator error. Gonna have to dock your pay. Ethan Howard, the left fielder, stands in on that left-handed batter's box with the left-handed bat, waving it around. Bradley Renfro back. He's listening in. Bradley's got nothing to do on a Wednesday afternoon but watch baseball on YouTube. Love it.
I wish I was that guy.
He's either retired or he's got a desk job. Could be a high schooler that not working this summer. Got a ball game tonight. He's playing tonight. He's a buddy of Reed Bogart. Ground ball, hard hit, and through the wickets. J.B. Moore, the captain of the white squad. Be an E4 to allow Howard to reach. Howard, he's a creeker. Stewart's Creek, his head coach is here, Brian Howard. And Mike Bartlett, assistant coach. He was just talking about a couple of former Pioneers who are also creekers. Caleb Hawkins and Maddox Liebrick. They were 2 of 5 creekers. This first pitch swinging, Zach Smith. That gets out of play. Heads up over there, Bill Marbott of Line to Line. Game Time Sports Field. Looks like Bill's going to go after that. Not quickly, but it looked like he was headed to get that foul ball. Now, the young guy walking up behind him will go get it. I mean, you have arrived, Garrett Bruce, when you have your name on a maintenance shed at Columbia State. That's what Bill Marbott has. It's the Bill Marbott maintenance shed. Popped up, hey, coach, while you're over there. That one falls just over the fence. Zach Smith delivering lots of Chick-fil-A Gallatin foul balls. He's from Rockvale. Says he's a right-handed pitcher. Apparently he's playing right field today, so add outfield to his resume. The Rockvale Rocks, the Stones. The Rockvale Rolling Stones. Ground ball to the pitcher. Over to second for one. The flip to first is in time for an inning-ending do-dat double play. The old 1 to 6-3. Colby Clark receiving the throw from Knox Kazee, delivering a strike to Braden Littleton as Zach Smith down on the double play. 3 up, 3 down. Eventually, the error erased. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and nobody left on base. Head to the bottom of the first. See who's going to come to the plate for the white team. Come on back and find out.
Hey, Jake, that personal price you gave me was a home run. I can't wait to give you some free baseball lessons.
Man, I'm really excited about this myself. But you do realize the thing with Toyota of Gallatin is everybody gets the personal price. It's what makes us special.
Wait, what? Everybody gets it?
Everybody gets it.
Let's play ball.
Okay.
Jake, you ready?
Let's do this, Coach. Hey, Coach, this is pretty easy.
We'll see about that.
And we're back. Toyota Gallatin's just going to have to wait. As Russell Blevins swings at an off-speed pitch to start the second. Wiki Parker. Somebody out there loves him some Wiki Parker. But they love HJZ more. Howard Johnson Zebras. HJZ. Not sure. I don't have that one. Chimed in on the YouTube chat. Russell Blevins, he's played in all 3 games now for Team White. Tennessee High School. Found out Rockvale's known as the Rockvale Rockets. As there's a rocket out the left field. Nobody's going to get to that one. It's going to get all the way to the wall, and another grounder to the MGM Industries sign in left center field right next to Wilson Bank and Trust. And the Chick-fil-A at Gallatin sign. That's a dude at double off the bat of Russell Blevins. Leading off. 4th hit off of Parker. Braden Littleton, the first baseman, will step in. Right-handed hitter. He swings the first pitch. Out to center field. Bowen Combs makes the catch and the throw all the way to third base. Pretty strong arm out there for the center fielder. Littleton from Heritage High School, a rising senior, 6'2", 200 pounds, flies out on the first pitch he sees from Wiki.
Number 15, Brody Watson.
Sometimes dads and grandpas, they deliver dad jokes. It's just fun. Wait till you get to be a dad. Hey, be a husband first. Just my approach.
That's the plan.
It's my thought. GB.
That is the plan.
Brody Watson drives one to right center field. That will get down. See if they try to send the runner. They're going to hold him up. Throw comes all the way in. Watson delivers from Pigeon Forge.
Second baseman, number 14.
Now the
J.B.
captain steps
Moore.
to the plate. Captain Moore. You weren't with us in game 1. The partial team designation, as we do have a pinch runner again for the catcher. Carter Branson will pinch run. First pitch to Moore,
First
high and
runner,
away.
Carter Branson in for Watson.
JB, James Bradford, my guess. Knox West High School, swings at a changeup. Count goes 1 ball, 1 strike. A throw over to first. Moore got 1 at-bat in the earlier game. He drew a walk. Looking to swing the stick here with a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Runner goes. Pitch is swung on a miss, and the throw from the catcher goes into center field. That will be a couple of stolen bags and an E2 to score a run. Blevins comes in on the errant throw. Sorry. Blevins comes in on the stolen base. Carter Branson goes to third on the errant throw. Gets credit for a stolen base. That's a fly ball to deep right field. Back goes Zach Smith, and he's turned around. Hits the base of the fence. J.B. Moore's not stopping at second. He's heading to third, and the throw in is over the double cutoff. Give J.B. Moore a triple. 2 runs are in here in the second inning. That may have had a little bit of aid from the wind as well.
Brooks Poteet. Right
Third hit in the inning. And that's back-to-back hits brought to you by Hit After Hit is Brooks Poteet. I believe he's a switch hitter. Am I seeing him going both ways? I was going to say, on the roster it says he bats left-handed. So he's clearly not batting left-handed here. 1-1 pitch, and that's going to hit him. Good thing he's got ear flaps on both sides of that helmet. And he has been plunked. Hopefully got the ear flap.
The next batter, center fielder, number 6, Montsevier.
Tyson Montseviez, who singled and scored in the first inning, steps to the plate. Might be getting close to the last batter of the inning. Throw over. Poteet back in time. Runners at the corners, brought to you by Line to Line and Game Time Sports Field. They're the folks that are getting the field ready between games. Stephen Dotson, Bill Marbott, the whole crew. If you watch the SEC baseball tournament down in Hoover, Alabama, that's them, the Dirt Dogs. And that too, the TSSAA State High School Championships and the TCCAA Junior College State Conference Tournament. At least when they're at Columbia State and here. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. On Sevillas down in the count. Oh, now 1-2. Oh, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. You got to help a brother out, GB. Grounded to the right side. Could be trouble. L.J. Drayton gets over there on the slowly hit ground ball. But an RBI ground out by Montseviez. Down to second goes Poteet. Moore comes in to score.
Clark, number 20,
the third run.
at the plate.
You got a pitch count? Are you kidding me? 6 batters as that one sails over the catcher. You know, an old Wiki Parker, when he goes home, he might think, that was awful. You know it? May go home, and that kid may be the starting pitcher in the SEC tournament for the Ole Miss Rebels or something one day. I mean, one outing, Mr. Parker, is not going to prevent you from getting a commitment to a significant D1 outfit as Colby Clark just drives in a run, the solid single to left. So if I can tell any of these young guys anything, don't panic here. Okay, this is not a make or break. Don't think you've got Georgia Tech going to knock on your door because you had 3 hits in the showcase. And
Number 8, Reed.
don't
Bogart.
think nobody's going to be looking at you because you gave up a bunch of hits and runs. Reed Bogart, he had a 3-run home run in the first. That's it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Our only home run of the showcase, he delivered one out of here to left field. Facing Wiki Parker for the second time. Mr. Ship, we got to go 1 ball, 2 strikes on that scoreboard. It's reverse day. It's outside. Again, the score does not matter here in these showcases. Nobody's going to remember the score later. These college coaches that are here to watch these players, we're here to see their athleticism, arm strength, quickness, baseball IQ, ability to handle adversity. Wiki Parker clearly rated. Just keep on chucking. Full count Ministries, full count. Popped out of play by Reed Bogart. Bradley Renfro
This will
is
be the last
retired.
batter
He's a
of
friend
this half
of
inning.
the Bogarts. The Unicoi County Blue Devils. There you go, the Blue Devils. Well, glad to have you watching. A check swing foul ball. That allows Bogart to see another pitch, and Colby Clark down at first base to get some more wind sprints in He'll be on the move. First baseman Nate Simmons playing behind the runner. The pitch. It's drilled out to left field. Did he get another one? He did not. A running catch by Ethan Howard. Seemed like that was held up just a little bit. May got it off the end of the bat to end the second. 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors. 1 runner left aboard. Still go through that tally just for the fun of it. We will take a break. Garrett Bruce set us up with some more commercials.
Every day, all around the nation, people find themselves in need of a hero. Fire and emergency medical responders are those heroes we need. They make the difference between life and death. If you desire to make a difference in your community, Ball State is leading the way in training everyday heroes. We offer EMS, paramedic, and fire science programs. Spring 2024 enrollment is now open. Visit ballstate.edu to learn more. The demand for mechatronics professionals is on the rise. Students get to earn a wage and college credit simultaneously via our work-based learning program. This hands-on experience gives them a competitive edge in the job market. Industries like automotive, aerospace, electronics, healthcare, and even mining rely heavily on these systems. These positions offer competitive salaries and a chance to contribute to the cutting-edge technologies that are shaping the world around us. Join us in pioneering the future of manufacturing through the power of mechatronics. Visit ballstate.edu to start blazing your pathway now. Classes are available now at the Gallatin and Cookeville campuses.
We are back. Garrett Kiter on the mound, delivering pitch after pitch after pitch. He will face 8, 9, and 1 in the royal blue jerseys. Bowen Combs, Dax Howard, L.J. Drayton. Anybody out there that knows anything about Granger? I need to have the information of the Granger, what's their nickname? The Granger Gadgets. The Granger, nobody'd name them the Goats.
Gophers.
Granger.
Green Wave.
Gophers. Well, it can't be Green Wave. There's only one Green Wave, right?
There's a couple.
Who's the other one?
Tulane.
Tulane. Okay, that's not a high school in Tennessee.
Well, okay.
The Tulane Green Wave. Where are they located, do you know?
I do not.
I believe down in Louisiana. Breaking pitch from young Garrett Kiter. He gives away, or Knox Kazee gives away. Nice outing by Kazee. Did not give up a run, give up a 1 hit. Had a strikeout. No balls and 2 strikes to young Bowen Combs from Meigs County, an outfielder. I don't have his year. He was added late. Left off the original roster, apparently. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. He's down on strike, so if anybody knows Bowen Combs, let me know. Is he a 27 grad or 28 grad? I'll take his height, his weight, his bank account information. Last 4 of his Social Security number. Dax Howard, the shortstop, steps in on the left-handed side to face the right-handed Garrett Kiter. Just threw a backup fastball that missed Brody Watson's glove. Russell Blevins out in left field, or at least he's supposed to, as that ball's off the end of the bat down to third. Grossman can't get the handle. And Dax Howard will reach on the E5. Second error of the game for the white squad. First one ended up not coming back to bite him. Kiter going to see if he can induce a ground ball from L.J. Drayton, who flew out to right field just as we started the ball game. L.J. from Smyrna, Tennessee. He's a Smyrnoid Bulldog. There you go. Who out there? He gets him a base hit this time. I was going to pose a question. Stopping at second is Howard, and L.J. Drayton a good job of going opposite way and sliding one through that 3.5 hole. Because, see, the first baseman is listed as the number 3, and the second baseman is the number 4 position on the field. You got me, Mr. Aviator. Every time I look at you, I think, there's a pilot sitting next to me. Look at those glasses, Trig. I mean, he looks like, is he Caleb Hawkins? He's a pilot. Just call you Maverick.
Maverick works.
There you go. That's
Or
your
Goose.
the Goose.
I could go by Goose.
But the Goose wasn't. I mean, Maverick was the main guy, right? Wasn't that Tom Cruise in the movie?
I think Caden Trigg looks more like Tom Cruise than I do.
You're both good-looking fellas, though. First pitch to Simmons, misses outside. 2 on, 1 out. Top of the third, it's a 7-inning contest. They're the Granger who? We got another Grizzlies? The Granger's Grizzlies. That's a ball that gets past the catcher. Moves up.
I've got 2-0.
90 feet. Might be a pass ball there. Not sure if Watson might have got crossed up. Second and third. You think that's a wild pitch? Oh, okay. I'm gonna. He and I talk about it, and I said, well, it didn't hit the dirt. It was reachable. There's a base hit in the left field. The wave is on. Coming to the plate. The throw is high. They've got the runner at first. Tagged out on. Good job by Garrett Kiter to be backing up the throw, but give Nate Simmons a 2-run single. He's then out 1, 2, 3 for out number 2. But both Dax Howard and L.J. Drayton score as at least one of those runs is unearned. Now August Lynch bats with 2 outs and nobody on for the Royal team. Getting their second game in the showcase. Team Royal will wait out Game 5, and they'll take on Team Red for our final game tonight. Guess that's going to have to be our featured game. 4:30 contest. Lynch flew out to center field his first time up. There's a breaking pitch that curves around that straight edge on the left side. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 runs in. Back-to-back hits brought to you by Hit After Hit. Like a changeup that got down in the dirt. L.J. Drayton with a single through the right side. Then a ground ball base hit by Nate Simmons. Drove in 2 to put the Royals, or the Royal, on the board. Lifted high in the air in the shallow right field. Who's going to come on and get it? Brooks Poteet with the glove on the left hand makes the catch for the final out here in the top of the third. 2 runs, at least one of those unearned on 2 hits. There was an error. Nobody left on base. We're going to head to the bottom of the third. Why? Because we can. We'll be right back on the Fall State Sports Network.
The Volunteer State has always been home to pioneers. Dreamers and hard workers blaze their paths here. From the TVA to Mountain Dew to touchscreen monitors to the Grand Ole Opry, Tennessee has been home to innovators, creators, and entertainers. From humble beginnings to changing the world, Tennesseans have pushed the boundaries of what is possible. We pioneer healthcare, infrastructure, engineering, and product development. At Volunteer State College, we've developed our degree certifications to carry the torch of Tennessee's success with flexible options to help you blaze your pathway. We are searching for pioneer-minded students who are on their own journey of growth. Learn how these pathways are shaping the future of Tennessee. Like those that have come before. Blaze your pathway. Your career awaits. Vol State.
Dead air. We got dead air. What happened? GB, it's okay. Hey, It's okay. It's your first time to do it.
You're right. It is my first
Don't worry
time.
about it. Let's go to the bottom of the third, though. Okay, let's move on. We're moving on. We're moving on to Jens. It's another reference that a lot of folks don't get. There used to be a reel back in the day that my girls used to play. Some little girl, she was running away from home. She's leaving, go to her friend's house because it's a lot better over at your friend's. And her friend's name was Jen. She would tell her mom, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving to Jen's. It's pretty funny, I thought. Who we got out here on the mound? Number 26 for the Royals, Wyatt McDougal for the Eagleville Eagles. Rising junior, 5'11", 2-fitting.
On the mound for Team
Royal, or the White squad, will send up Cole Carter, Alex Grossman, Russell Blevins, or at least that's who's scheduled. Carter grounded out back to the pitcher his first time up, and he pops this one. Maybe it'll stay in play over toward the third base dugout, and it falls
Wyatt McDougal.
by the on-deck circle. Brody Thomas, the third baseman, a long way to come, and catcher August Lynch had a little bit of a late break on that one.
Extra hitter
So,
Cole Carter.
Cole Carter gets to take another hack if he likes. He does, and he grounds over to first base again. Last time, he dove head first into first base. This time he runs on through. Retired 3 unassisted. One of the downsides to being a left-handed hitter, when you
Third
pull it,
baseman number 11, Alex Grossman.
it's hard to outrun that first baseman to the bag. Alex Grossman struck out his first time up. He's going to try to do better. He's a nice breaking pitch out of the hand of Wyatt McDougal. So we got Wiki and then Wyatt. A little farther outside to see if Grossman would offer. First base umpire says no, he did not go. Fastball delivered up. Hop down the right field line. It probably will land. Not probably, it's gravity. It's going to land, okay? It's going to land in the green grass. Zach Smith, I assume, is still out there in right field. Cannot get over the bullpen quick enough. Ground ball base hit in the 5.5 hole for Alex Grossman, the Knox Central infielder, rising senior. Now 1 for 2. In the hits,
Russell
just keep
Blevins,
on coming.
Number 24.
Now 8 hits for the White squad. Team White. Chimed in about the Unicoi. Bradley Renfo said Unicoi County Blue Devils. I just saw a fella come in and sit down. He's wearing a Unicoi Blue Devils t-shirt. Wonder if you know him. I don't know his name. Russell Blevins doubled the left center field, stole home. He gave it back. 1-1 pitch. Popped up. That'll get out of play. Chick-fil-A of Gallatin foul ball. Caden Triggs eaten over there a few times, haven't you? You like Christian chicken, don't you? Trigg, yeah, you like Chick-fil-A? Chick-fil-A? It's a go-to fast food restaurant. Make more money in 6 days than McDonald's makes in 7. That catches the knees on the inside corner, and Russell Blevins will
First baseman number
jog
19,
back to the
Wayne
dugout and
Wilson.
contemplate
Up next.
his life. Out number 2. Tennessee High. I haven't heard anybody chime in about Tennessee High. There must be nobody watching. I don't know where Tennessee High is, but I know it's in the eastern portion of the state of Tennessee. Runner takes off. Pitch is a ball, and the ball drops out of the hand of August Lynch. So that's an easy peasy lemon squeezy steal of second base for Alex Grossman. Now a runner in scoring position. Let's see what Braden Littleton can do. Runner started to go, but Grossman heads back to second. Once he saw Lynch had the ball in his hand. Littleton from Heritage High School. Head coach from Heritage is here, Gooch Greer. Travis Free, the head coach for Oak Ridge, is here. Casey Taylor, head coach of the Sevier County Smoky Bears. Popped up and out of play on the 2-0. It's a pitch you want to see. Take a hack on 2-0. If it's in there, I'd take a hack on a 2-1 too. On deck, catcher Brody Watson with his shin guards on with 2 outs. That is apparently not a 2-1 count. Garrett, you're supposed to tell me that. I'm looking at the Toyota Gallatin scoreboard. I know it is, but I can't. You got the computer turned around where I can't see it. I got your microphone on. Correct me. It's okay.
All right.
I can take it.
All right. It's just tearing them up over there.
I said I wasn't sensitive, but apparently I am. Popped up. Bowen Combs, the center fielder, lost his lid. And he makes the catch anyway.
And a
Right
corn.
fielder will go back, pick it up. Thank you, Zach Smith, as Brody Watson just took his shin guards off, swung at the first pitch, flies out. Now he's got to go back. You guessed it, put his shin guards back on. No runs in the inning. 1 hit. No errors. 2 runners that were left on base. We are through with 3 innings. We only have 7. As Yogi says, it gets late early in a 7-inning game.
Every day, all around the nation, people find themselves in need of a hero. Fire and emergency medical responders are those heroes we need. They make the difference between life and death. If you desire to make a difference in your community, Ball State is leading the way in training everyday heroes. We offer EMS, paramedic, and fire science programs. Spring 2024 enrollment is now open. Visit ballstate.edu to learn more. The demand for mechatronics professionals is on the rise. Students get to earn a wage and college credit simultaneously via our work-based learning program. This hands-on experience gives them a competitive edge in the job market. Industries like automotive, aerospace, electronics, healthcare, and even mining rely heavily on these systems. These positions offer competitive salaries and a chance to contribute to the cutting-edge technologies that are shaping the world around us. Join us in pioneering the future of manufacturing through the power of mechatronics. Visit ballstate.edu to start blazing your pathway now. Classes are available now at the Gallatin and Cookeville campuses.
So Bradley Renfro is spitballing. Probably Reed's dad, Chris, in the Unicoi shirt. Okay, Bradley, since it's just me and you talking on YouTube, what's the county seat of Unicoi County? Inquiring minds. As Brody Thomas comes to the plate. Breaking pitch right for his left ear, and it comes down inside. Thomas walked, was caught stealing. Shouldn't do that. It's one of the 10 commandments. Off the end of the bat, and it squibs on by the pitcher. J.B. Moore comes in. Not J.B. Moore. We got a new second baseman because J.B. Moore is going to be pitching later. Alex Grossman has moved over to second base, which means we've got a new third baseman at the minimum. It looks to me like we got a lot of new people. Zane Miller, number 25, who he played. Did he play left field in the last game? is at first base. Pitched yesterday, played left field. Now he's at first base. So we have wholesale changes. See if we can tell you who they are when they turn around. That's Case Davis. Can't hold up. Count goes 1 ball, 1 strike. Toyota Gallatin scoreboard in sync with our YouTube scorebug. Case Davis heading down to first. He got plunked in the zapatas. Turn your mic down if you're going to do that. Ethan Howard, who reached on an error, steps to the plate. Garrett Kiter out for his second inning. He'll give way to Jaden Cheverton. At least that's who's scheduled to pitch the 5th for the White Squad. Fastball misses outside to Howard. A Creeker. How many Creekers we got on here? Stewart's Creek. Dax Howard from Stewart's Creek. Ethan Howard. You think they're related? Hot smash past the first baseman. Zane Miller gets into right field, rounding second. Heading to third. Case Davis, the throw is not handled. Down to second base will go Ethan Howard. So a single. And then an error on the third baseman for not catching that little nice one-hopper. That allows Howard to get to second base. Not that we're doing game changer or anything like that. And honestly, I've never done a game changer score. Watched a lot of them. You back with me, Maverick? I'll turn you back up. Zach Smith with runners at second and third. 1 out. Looks at ball 1. The 1-0 right down Broadway for a called strike. Should be Bowen Combs on deck, and it is. Game 2 of 4 today. Our final day, a 2-day TBCA showcase. Another pitch on the outside corner. And down in the count is Zach Smith. He grounded into a 1-6-3 double play. His first at bat. It was off Knox Kazee, and that breaking pitch is going to send Zach Smith back to the dugout. Now 2 outs. Second strikeout for Kiter in his second inning. Bowen Combs struck out the lead off the third. So it's the second time that Combs has faced Kiter. Combs with a C, Kiter with a K. Just a bit outside. Irwin, the city Irwin is the county seat of Unicoi County. My first job out of college at Belmont with my accounting degree. After I didn't get drafted. I didn't sign a free agent contract. I had to get a job. Went to work for the state of Tennessee as a county auditor. That's why I know there's 95 counties in the state of Tennessee. Breaking pitch swung on and missed. I didn't go to high school here. Started my sophomore year of college at Belmont after 1 year at Miami of Ohio. I was a Cincinnati boy. But as I said yesterday, I wasn't born in the South, but I got that bumper sticker that said I got here as quick as I could. Nice breaking pitch again. Apparently stayed up a little high. And the count goes 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, 2 on.
Tim, does that make you a Reds fan?
I am, absolutely. My favorite franchise. Franchise? You want French fries? Yes. Pepsi Cola. Saturday Night Live skit there. Combs fouling off Kiter's offerings here, just raising the pitch count up. Probably at 45 by now. If only we had somebody keeping up. Breaking pitch lands outside. Gumby Arms by Brody Watson, I think. I don't know if that's, would think that's still Brody Watson behind the plate. But it looks like a 15 back there. Full Count Ministries, full count. Grounded right back to Kiter. And he delivers a strike. Over to Zane Miller to end the inning. No runs. One hit, one error, 2 runners left aboard. And we are headed to the bottom of the 4th. The Royal team will come to the plate. You're watching and listening on YouTube to the Vol State Sports Network.
Man, thanks to that ball and personal price you gave me, I was able to scoop me up some new kicks.
Really? I like those. You look like you're ready for a marathon now.
You know, on second thought, we're always looking for some fresh talent. Have you thought about going back and playing?
Really? Man, have I ever. Wow.
Go to the goal. There you go, buddy. Jake.
You for real, Coach?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing about the personal price, Coach. Everybody at Toyota Gallatin gets it. That's what makes us so special.
Well, on second thought, I think we're all booked up.
Come on, Coach. For real? Give me a shot.
We'll pass.
Oh, come on. Wow.
And we are back in Gallatin. Actually, we never left. You never left where you are. Might be in Unicoi County. You could be in Knox County. Lots of counties you could be in. We're in Sumner County, right down the road from the county seat, Gallatin, Tennessee. We're on the campus of Volunteer State Community College, and the captain is at the plate. Captain Moore, he grounds one up the middle, and it might be Dax Howard still out there at shortstop. Have to see. It is not L.J. Drayton, the Smyrna Bulldog, has moved over to short. He retires Moore for out number 1. New pitcher, Ty Fleener, Wilson Central Wildcat. Rising junior, 6'3", 180 pounds. He's facing new batter. This is Knox Kazee, who is getting his first at-bat. On deck, Rylan Jesse. We're back to the top, I assume, is what we're doing. Unless they're just throwing in extra hitters. Count now, 2 balls and no strikes. Kazee from Tennessee High. 3-0 count. Anybody from Tennessee High that made the major leagues. 4-pitch walk to Knox Kazee. Now Rylan Jesse gets an AB. Colby Clark is on deck. So nobody pinch hitting for him. R-Y-L-A-N, Rylan. Not to be confused with Rylan Moses, the starting center fielder this past year for the Trevecca Trojans from Goodpasture High School. now playing on the full count rhythm. That is 6 straight out of the zone from Ty Fleener. After getting the ground out of J.B. Moore. That's breaking pitch in there for a good. Uh-oh, bat phone's ringing. There's a sin. You can't have your ringer going in a press box. Expected a phone call, might be the president. 2-1, turns into a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Ship waiting for a phone call from the doctor, I'm guessing. Full count, Ministries full count, and a heads up over there. Chick-fil-A of Gallatin foul ball just over the dugout, and not sure if there's anybody sitting over there or not. They are. I just got beamed. Brad Swope not heading over that way, so I'm guessing it's okay. Ball 4. Fleener stayed with that breaking pitch, and the wind blowing straight out to center field. Slows that down a bit. Back-to-back walks. Colby Clark, starting shortstop, stands in. He's 1 for 2. He's got an RBI single. Hampton High School, another high school I've never heard of. Anybody out there from Hampton High School? Let me know what the county seat is and what county it's in. Gavin Cross is in AAA for the Royals, played at Tennessee High. And an assistant at Tennessee High. Thank you, sir. Royals AAA. Ball gets away from the catcher. It'll be a wild pitch. Runners now at second and third. Used to be Omaha, I believe. The Omaha Royals. Is that still correct? They've changed the names since COVID 2020, and they took away about 60 teams of minor league baseball. Swing and a miss by Clark, and he is down on strikes. Second out of the inning, he went out of the zone. I think he did that in the first inning too. Swung at a pitch high. Couldn't let that high one go. First strikeout for Fleener. And we got a pinch hitter for Reed Bogart. This is Carter Branson. Been a pinch runner a lot.
Now play Carter Branson.
He does have at-bats. Couldn't tell you what he did until I look at my score sheet. Branson started this morning's game and had a fly out and a pop out from Carnes High School, rising junior. So Gavin Cross from Tennessee High. 3 balls and a strike, 2 outs, 2 on here in the bottom of the 4th of a 7-inning contest. That nearly hit, but it doesn't matter if it's inside. It's ball 4, and the bases are loaded. In Cole Carter's spot comes Will Lenzinski.
Will Lenzinski, number 16.
The Knox West product, rising senior, 6 foot, 190. He learned to spell early. With a name like Lenzinski, you know all the letters. That one sails over the head. That will score a run on the wild pitch. Runners now at second and third. The 8th run of the game. It's a hit by pitch. They're going to say he swung. Home plate umpire saying, son, do you want to swing the bat? I think it's going to be a foul ball. It's I think they're going to call that a foul ball. Did he not have a strike before that?
That is 2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Popped up. That'll get out of play. Chick-fil-A of Gallatin, foul ball. Lenzinski 1 for 2 in the earlier game. Against Navy. And now a full count. Ministries full count. Ty Fleener struggling with controls. Walked 3 in the inning. Has 1 strikeout and a ground out. Trying to deliver a strike here to Lenzinski, and apparently downstairs. I think we're going to roll it. That is all the home plate umpire wanted to see. He said, let's roll it. Man, Ship keeping track of the pitches says that was only 21. But that will end the 4th. 1 run on no hits. None hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Take a break. Be right back on the Vol State Sports Network.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At Vol State, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes. A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time. Students here at Vol State are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
is counting on me.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now,
Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers.
if you're pursuing the CIT program at Vol State, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
Payroll. He's been my research assistant here on the Game 4 of the TBCA Showcase, game number 2 of the day. Appreciate you using your Googler to good use. Hampton's located in Carter County, and the county seat is Elizabethton. Don't call it Elizabethtown. Elizabethton. And you are welcome. We are proud to have the TBCA Showcase here on the campus of Volunteer State Community College. Jim McGuire has been very involved with TBCA over the years, and he was happy to be able to host here after MTSU, I guess. His former mentor, the head coach for 20 years, while Jim McGuire was the assistant coach at MTSU. Steve Peterson inducted into the Hall of Fame, TBCA Hall of Fame in 2006, right along with Pat Swallows and Mike Turner. Dax Howard pops up to the left side. Catch is made by the shortstop. Who is, that's Carter Branson out there at shortstop now. Jaden Cheverton on the mound for the White Squad. I think he has 1 inning. As the next 3 pitchers will be 1 inning apiece. New leadoff batter, Noah George from Riverdale. Riverdale Warrior, rising senior, 5'8", 160. Fouls the first pitch off. Sees the next pitch. Catch the outside corner. Count now 1-2, I believe. Is that what you got, GB?
It is.
Popped up in the infield. On the right side, I believe that's not going to be Zane Miller anymore. It is now Jackson Treese the third. Not that he's Jackson Treese the third. He's the third first baseman for the white squad this ball game.
Number 17, Josh Duggan.
Josh Duggan getting an at-bat, a Siegel star. Rising senior, 6'1", 205. But it's not spelled like Mr. Dugan from Lipscomb, longtime head coach at Lipscomb. It was then Lipscomb College back in the day. He spelled his name, I believe, G-U-D or D-U-G-A-N. Mr. Duggan's family, D-U-G-G-I-N. That's nobody on, and a bunch of Chick-fil-A of Gallatin foul balls. So home plate umpire says, hey, I need some more pearls. Max Long obliges. Jaden Sheverton trying to shut down the Royal team. He's going to do it. Pop this one up to the right side. Back is the second baseman. He makes the catch for out number 3. See who the second baseman is, but three pop outs induced by Jaden Sheverton in his one inning of work. Royals go down, or the Royal team goes down 1-2-3. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 5th after this break on the Ball State Sports Network.
Take the step. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Take the step, the one you've always wanted to a better you and a brighter future. Choose a path to create, innovate, or educate. A path to your career. One that builds you as a person, or one where you build for the people of the future. Choose a path to save lives or check eyes, to study the human body, soul, and mind, to fight crime both in person or online, to code, market, or be an entertainment rock star. Take the step to your full potential, to everything you've dreamed of. Take the step here, there, and eventually everywhere. With the pros of the profession, the Grammy winners, the commercial producers, the engineers, the doctors. Life is full of steps, so why not make yours count? This is us. This is Ball State.
Bruce here in the press box at Volunteer State Community College. Trying to figure out. Go ahead.
Tim Garrett press box.
It's not the Tim Garrett press box. It's the Tim Garrett baseball complex. Press box is just part of the whole Tim Garrett.
Exactly. So if you were to take it, break it down into the smaller pieces,
then we'd have to call it something different. We got maybe Tim Garrett's got family members that the former state representative, I believe.
Number
We can just make
25,
this the
Zane
Garrett
Miller
team.
at the plate.
The Garrett.
See, you like it because it's your first name.
That's right.
First pitch delivered by Ty Fleener. It's down in the dirt. What number we got there? 25 is at the plate. Zane Miller. Case Davis is at first base. Jansen Schweikert is the new third baseman. Playing shortstop this inning, Caleb Crouch. Did not see the back of the jersey of the second baseman. As Zane Miller's looking at 3 wide ones, make it. That's a, hey, son, I want to see you hit call. So just say thank you and get back in the box. College coaches are here to see you hit, not walk down to first. There's a ground ball to second. We'll see who it is as soon as he turns around, heads back to his possession. See, underhand flips to first base. That's Noah George. Rising senior at Riverdale. New right fielder is number 22, Wiki Parker. Out in center field is Carter Reed Spencer. Did not see the left fielder. This is Levi Torbett. Hits one out to the aforementioned left fielder, who makes the catch. We're out number 2.
Number 21, Darren Hill from Science Hill.
Daniel Hill getting an AB. From Science Hill High School. Looks at a breaking pitch. Didn't like it. Last batter, Levi Torbett from Science Hill. Fleener's retired the first 2, ground out to second, and a fly out to left. Trying to get a 1-2-3 inning after his first inning was rolled over. Bottom of the 5th, 7-inning contest. Fouled back. Daniel Hill started the first game of the day. Tapper to the third baseman. That will go foul as Schweikert retrieved that one. Hill started the first 2 games played by Team White. Looking for his first hit of the showcase. A sacrifice fly and a fly out. Strike out, another fly out's popped up into left field. Our mystery left fielder makes the catch. And a 1-2-3 inning as Team White goes down to Ty Fleener.
No runs, no hits, no errors,
no hits,
no one left
zeros
on base.
across the board, and we are through 5. 2 more innings to go here in the second game of the day, the 4th game of the showcase. You can join me on YouTube. Send in the chat. It's free. We're heading to the 6th. Reason along with Garrett Bruce on the broadcast. Public address announcer. Jeffrey Shipley, a.k.a. Shipdog.
Number 18 from Smith County, Max Long.
He's a young man, recently retired, just this past week from the University Parcel Service, the Universal Parcel Service, UPS. They do Brown. What can Brown do for you? J.B. Moore, the captain, on the mound, showing off his stuff. Breaking pitch as Max Long helps out the catcher, throws the ball back. Max Long getting his first AB of the game. Have 3 pinch hitters. There are not designated captains. I just happened to ask in the team white dugout. First game of the day. That ball's grounded to short. 2 hops and a throw over is in time to retire Max Long. Jackson Treese down at first base, and Talon Van Ortwick is the team white shortstop. Hard to keep up with him. Now, Wiki Parker. Hey, Northridge Surgery Center calling me again. Strike on the outside corner. Gonna have to call him back. Having knee surgery tomorrow. Trig, you never had surgery, have you? You've had a couple, haven't you? Labor, that's drilled into right field. Wiki with a base hit.
The next batter.
I like that name.
Number 14,
Cascade High School,
Jansen
6'1", 200-pound rising senior, now Jansen Schweikert. Common spelling of Schweikert, by the way. From Rockvale. Hey, Trigg knows all about him. What's his GPA this past year, Mr. Rockvale Rocket? 3.3 grade point average. What do you think he's going to major in college? Business. That's a great guess. It's not right, though. He is underwater basket weaving. Underwater basket weaving. Fouled back. A lot of call for that these days. Caleb Crouch on deck. Wiki leads off. That's a ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice stop by the shortstop. Throw to first. They're not going to get him, though. What a play by Talon Van Ortwick. Just to keep that one in the infield. Really good job by Parker getting down to second quickly. But an infield single for Schweikert as that
From
ball
Cascade High School,
was
number 8, Caleb
tagged.
Crouch.
That took a higher hop than the previous hops to get out there. Van Ortwick, I'm pretty sure that's who that is out there, number 7 for White. And he reached that glove up, snagged it, got up, and threw a strike to first, but not in time to get the swifty Schweikert. Caleb Crouch from Cascade. Again, the alliteration is unbelievable here. Caleb Crouch from Cascade. One ball, one strike to Crouch. Jamie Moore's delivery. Low and outside. Anyway, JB was elected. Since there were no coaches in the dugout, I said, all right, you're on a boat. You got to name a captain. Who's it going to be in 5 seconds? By the time I got to 3, the majority of the group said, pointed right at JB. So I just assumed that whatever it is, he's got it. You're not going to get that kind of cooperation very often, especially on like food or something. 2-2 pitch, sliced foul. Chick-fil-A of Gallatin foul ball. Groucho Rising Senior 5'11", 145. I'll have to eat a few more biscuits. Just downstairs, J.B. Moore looking for a ground ball to a middle infielder. They could be handled for an inning-ending double play. Second to last inning for the Royals to bat. And that's a wild pitch. Ball 4. So not a wild pitch, just a walk. Stand down, folks. It's just a walk, okay? Not the end of the world. Base.
Carter Reed
In play, Carter Reed Spencer. Wilson Central out of Wilson County. Thus the Wilson portion of that, the Wildcats. Nice stop there by our catcher, who's probably not Brody Watson anymore. I think that might be Nolan Benson behind the plate. You know, but when they wear that catching gear, that strap gets in the way of the number. It's a problem for people in the press box that need to know stuff. First tap out of the game for Spencer. JB, trouble delivering a strike. Is on deck Maxwell Wilcox, who I think is our mystery man out there in left field. That's going to get down and get to the gap and will roll out to the curbing edge sign. He's not stopping at second. This is going to clear the bases. A triple for Carter Reed Spencer. And everybody come home. Ollie, Ollie, Oxenfree. I don't know what that really means, but we used to say when we were playing kick the can as kids. All right, game's over. Ollie, Ollie, Oxenfree. Everybody come home. I'm really not kidding.
Played kick the can?
Played kick the can.
I've played kick the can.
Yeah. Carter Reed Spencer, a bases clearing triple. Bring up Maxwell. Not smart. He may be smart, but he's not Maxwell smart. And a balk has been called. That's going to score another run. It's going to be a problem. Maxwell Wilcox said, "You just took away my RBI." That's a nice breaking pitch by J.B. Moore. Maxwell Wilcox from Blackman High School, rising senior. The Blackman, they're the Blaze, right? School in Murfreesboro. What's Oakland? Patriots. The Oakland Patriots. They got them a new coach. Walk to Maxwell Wilcox. Can't keep track of all that. It's a bunch of fire to me. 21.
Number 21,
Ty Fleener will get an AB.
From Wilson Central High School.
Fleener looks at a called strike on the outside corner. Mike McLaury is heading to Oakland. Nope, he's heading to Oakland. Apparently a 5-minute drive from his house. Swing and a miss. I don't know Mac Hawk, but I know that Mike McLaury was the coach at Independence High School, but he's from Murfreesboro. Played college baseball at Middle Tennessee and then coached. Played for Jim McGuire and Steve Peterson as Wilcox takes off to second base. No throw. Mike McLaury is the father of Jack McLaury, former Ball State Pioneer, current Milligan Buff, or Buffalo. Mike just got the head coaching position there, leaving Independence. That is sky high in shortstop. A catch made by Van Ortwick. Route number 2. Just going to roll it over. We're just going to roll it over. That will end the top half of the 6th. There were 4 runs scored on 3 hits. There were no errors, and we're rolling it, so it doesn't matter how many we're left on as the Royals take the field. We'll be right back on the Vol State Sports Network.
Welcome to the Vol State Nursing Lab. The simulation lab allows students to come in a safe environment and practice real-world patient care without worrying about harming patients. We have 5 high-fidelity mannequins that we use with our nursing students in our lab to simulate real-world scenarios that they're going to see once they're out in the hospitals working. We have an adult mannequin, as you see here. She simulates everything from a normal patient to wounds to trachs, IVs. You can give her medications. We have pediatric mannequins. We have a mom mannequin. We also have other models to where students can start IVs. They can put tubes and drains in. They can remove tubes and drains, do wound care. Also, if we lose clinical placement, then students can still simulate those real-world experiences in the lab to get the same experience and be prepared when they graduate and enter the workforce as a nurse.
Big thank you to President of Volunteer State Community College, Dr. Wendy Tossenson, finishing up her 2nd year at the helm. Talk about a ball of energy from that young lady. If you've ever met her, you'll remember it. She has nothing but energy. She's extremely positive, very encouraging, and she gets things done. And she was all about having the TBCA High School Showcase being held right here at Vol State. So appreciate her support. Not only the TBCA, but also of sports here at Vol State. New pitcher on the mound for the Royal squad, Maddox Delk from Providence Christian Academy. That's a Murfreesboro, 6'2", 180 pounds. First pitch swung on by Nolan Benson, and he's going to blow that one past Carter Reed Spencer and pull into second base with a dude at double. Lead off the bottom of the 6th. Have a pinch runner.
Jake Owen from
Jake Owen, one of the pitchers.
On to run for Benson.
Straight away, and the wind is blowing. Talon Van Ortwick will come to the plate. Breaking pitch misses outside. Knox Kazee is on deck. TVO, as sure he's called. Kate Trigg over here taking video with that high-priced cell phone he's got. You can audit or omit the audio of this, right? You're not gonna have me on the World Wide Web over there on social media on 2D Sports, 2D or to not to D. What is it? 2D Sports. There you go. 3-0 pitch right down Broadway. Called strike. Who's your boss? Who do I need to give a shout out to? Oh. Oh, okay. So this gig is Preston Osment. There's a shot up to the shortstop. He gloves and throws over to first. is Noah George, the shortstop. 1 out, runner now at third base. Jake Owen and Knox Kazee at the plate. First base and third base drawn way in. Shortstop, second base, they don't care anything at all about that run.
Knox Kazee.
Rylan Jesse on deck. Breaking pitch, sails high. We got to count. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Do thank Toyota Gallatin for these beautiful scoreboards that they've had sent. Foul, heads up, Bobby. It's over by Athletic Director Bobby Hudson, who's got that phone up to his ear. He's a national director of some sort in the NJCAA. That's the National Junior College Athletic Association. He's a Hall of Famer in the TJCAA as well. He did not get plunked by that Chick-fil-A of Gallatin foul ball. Knox Kazee's looking for a pitch to hit, but all the infielders in now. He had a pitch to hit there, elected not to swing. We'll have a full count, Ministries, full count. Maddock Delk delivers high. Ball 4, runners now at the corners. Brought to you by Line to Line and Game Time Sports Field. Your landscaping
Number
crew
26 from Knoxville Catholic.
for the TBCA
Rylan Jesse.
High School Showcase. That's Bill Marmot, Stephen Dodson, and the crew that they have. I think Mike McLaury's actually working with Line to Line and Game Time Sports Fields today. I didn't see him yet. Did you see Jack's dad, Garrett?
I have not.
Would you know it if you saw him? Okay, I thought he had tryouts yesterday. He had them this morning as well? Oh, okay. Look at Caden Trigg with all the intel.
That's right.
He's a know-it-all. Rylan Jesse at the plate with runners at the corners. Grounds 1 foul. A play attempted, not made. Who's that down there at third base? Travis Free from Oak Ridge. Is that who that is down there? Gooch Greer, the first base coach. Rylan Jesse, 2-1 pitch. That's high. Knox Catholic. Their colors are green. Wearing a green helmet. Thank you. Popped up straight behind us. Again, we're saying last rites for the press box here. It's going to be torn down in the next couple of weeks. I got to get all my stuff out of here, Garrett Bruce.
Yeah, that's going to be something, especially right after your surgery.
Full count pitch drilled to left field, but Maxwell Wilcox gets under it, and his throw is late. A sac fly RBI for Rylan Jesse to score. Who was that? That was Jake Owen running the bases. Knox Kazee stays at first.
From Oak Ridge, number 13.
2 outs.
From Granger, Garrett Kiter.
Garrett Kiter going to get the AB. You got Garrett's everywhere.
It's a good name to have.
Tim Garrett Baseball Complex. Garrett Bruce throw over to first. Did we get it, JB?
No, we
You missed it. You got to get that PA man out of your ear, man. You just got to.
We did not.
Just because he's talking to you doesn't mean you acknowledge him, okay? You focus. Stay focused right here on the broadcast.
He's
got
lost.
his job. You got to focus.
I understand. Sorry.
2 old guys. Hey, I'm going to tell you, you're not going to rattle Garrett Bruce now.
No.
You're not going to rattle him. He's going to get on that mound, give up gopher ball after gopher ball after gopher ball, and he's still going to keep on chucking it.
That's right.
Don't take me out, Coach. I've got it figured out.
I'm right there. I'm right there.
Yeah. Just keep digging. Yeah, but you're digging the wrong way. 2-0. That's right over the plate.
Man, I was on time today and everything.
Attaboy. I mean, that's 2 days in a row, right?
That's 2
I mean,
days.
That's almost a streak.
I'm a changed man.
Ranger Grizzlies. Swing and a miss. All right, we got some people on here now.
Good deal.
Hunter Schweikert. Runner goes, and a throw down as Lake kicks off the runner. Kazee going to keep going. That ball got away. Give Kazee a stolen bag and an error to the catcher. If you're scoring at home, if you're not, don't worry about it. We're keeping it right here. It won't go any further. And I couldn't tell you who the catcher was for the Royal team right now. Mike could guess. Walk to Kiter. That's going to roll it over. That will be the end of the bottom of the sixth. 1 run. On 1 hit, there was 1 error. And we don't worry about left on base. We're heading to the final inning of game 2 of the day. And we're going to carry it for you right here on the Ball State. You know what? Let's just keep it here. We got to catch up on our chats, on our live chats. People take the time, Garrett, to send it in. They want to hear about it. Hunter Schweikert said he's excited about Ball State getting a volleyball team.
Yep.
Jansen Schweikert's sister plays for Jack State Division I volleyball, Sophia Schweikert. Well, if she's any good, tell her to transfer to Vol State. Taylor Mott, Coach Taylor Mott is the new coach here at Vol State, and she's putting together a roster. So I'll probably get to see a game or two. Haven't seen too many of those. I'm sure they'll try to carry the games on the Vol State Sports Network.
Definitely.
Drew Patterson says, come on, Maddox. Maddox just pitched the bottom of the 6th inning. And who else? Drew Patterson, still PCA Lions. They're the Lions, like CPA. Okay, so we got PCA are the Lions and CPA also the Lions. Both private schools, Christian schools even. PCA. You know, there's a pitcher for the Full Count Rhythm, I believe. Who's the Full Count Rhythm baseball player who's from PCA? I don't have my roster with me. I left it at home. I'm not going to be broadcasting another Full Count Rhythm game for a while until after my surgery. Be sometime next week, maybe next Monday, hopefully. Top of the 7th we go. Thank you for your chats on YouTube. Make sure, there you go. Noah George is going to lead us off. Let's see where he's going to lead us. As this should be Ethan Markham on the mound, number 1 for the team white. He's going to lead us to first because he's going to get drilled by the first pitch at Ethan Markham. 1, delivering a pitch to 2, and it didn't go the way Ethan Markham had guessed that would. Josh Duggan will step in for his second AB. You got to think about it. Final inning of game 2. This one started at 11:32, coming up on the 2-hour mark. First pitch in there for a called strike 1. Markham, the 5th team white pitcher to appear today. All right-handers here in game 2. Runner from first thought about going, and that breaking pitch sailed just right over the helmet of Duggan. On deck should be Max Long, and you say he's the catcher, right? Max Long, the catcher. Long pause by Markham. He delivers a fastball, swung on and missed. Only Siegel star on the squad. See what I did there?
You're on fire. With
Some more alliteration. Who's this? What's a? Is that a? That's a Revis, isn't it? It's a whole bunch of Revises, aren't there? Jackie Revis was he a coach at Motlow State? I met him. His grandson played for the Full Count Rhythm several years ago, whose name was Brock. Nope. Yes, Culpepper, who was from Beaver Creek, Ohio, just outside of Dayton, and he was playing, I believe this is right, VMI, Virginia Military Institute. They're known as the Keydets. And I met Coach Revis at a game. He was about 81 years old. Ball 4 as Duggan takes a stroll down to first base. Ethan Markham hit the first batter and walked the second. He's got him right where he wants him. He's got him in triple play position right now. Max Long at the plate, grounded out to short last time. Big hop at second base, but he gets back in the breaking pitch in there for a called strike. That's what I would say then is Mr. Markham's go-to pitch if he's going to throw one there after a plunking and a walk. That's the one he wants to get ahead with, that breaking pitch. Let's see if he shows it again. Time called by Max Long. He was tired of waiting. He was Max short there. All right, your last inning to get in your comments on our Game 2 of the day broadcast. Team White's final inning of play, and they've got him picked off. The throw gets in the dirt, but dug out of there by Daniel Hill down at first base. So it'll end up being a caught stealing as Noah George. A pickoff caught stealing that's exactly what Ken Stegall would call it, the co-owner of the Scorers Table. Caught stealing pickoff, 2-5 if you're scoring at home. Don't know why you would be, but I'm still doing it here. Runner now at first with one out. Tapper down the third base line. It's fair. Daniel Hill gloves, so the throw across, and a nice dig out of there by Jackson T. Reese. He likes to be called Jackson Treese from Coalfield. Nice play.
Number 22.
To save an error for Daniel Hill. Nice
Ricky Parker.
stretch. Now the White squad, the Royals, down to their final out. Duggan goes down to second. Wiki Parker singled right through that 3.5 hole. That's going to be a wild pitch. Nope, it's going to be a hit by pitch. Wiki Parker, go get that bat, buddy. Go get that bat. I just want that to be a wild pitch. No, he's saying, no, don't call it a wild pitch. He knows it hit him. He just said, no, I want to hit. It's a different mindset, though, in a showcase than in a regular game. You're playing in the state tournament. You're taking that bag all day long. That's what I would have. 1 ball, no strike. Beautiful Toyota Gallatin scoreboard out there in left center field. He's a little late on that one. Delivers a Chick-fil-A at Gallatin foul ball into the driveway. There's another scoreboard similar to the baseball one over in the softball complex, the Nichols softball complex. Well, wouldn't that be crazy, Garrett, if it was the Bruce softball complex? Hey, one day, man, when you make it big, throw down to third. Good throw, might have had him. You can come back and give millions of dollars to Volunteer State Community College, and they'll name, I don't know, a tree or something after you?
A tree.
I don't know. Hey, a bench. I know one thing. There's not a brick out there in the alumni patio that has Garrett Bruce's name on
There
it when
is
you were here.
not.
Sliced foul off the bat of Wiki Parker. Bradley Renfro's been with us all game long. Hunter Schweikert got in here at the last minute. Drew Patterson. Rob Stack 4 sent in a chat earlier with a little bit of sarcasm. I love Lucy. Swing and a miss. I love HJZ as Wiki Parker goes down on the strikeout by Ethan Markham, who gets out of the inning. After a hit by pitch and a walk, he picks off a runner, gets a ground out and a strikeout to end the white team's time on defense. They will come to the plate in the bottom of the seventh. We'll be right back.
Take the step. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Take the step, the one you've always wanted to a better you and a brighter future. Choose a path to create, innovate, or educate. A path to your career. One that builds you as a person, or one where you build for the people of the future. Choose a path to save lives or check eyes, to study the human body, soul, and mind, to fight crime both in person or online, to code, market, or be an entertainment rock star. Take the step to your full potential, to everything you've dreamed of. Take the step here, there, and eventually everywhere. With the pros of the profession, the Grammy winners, the commercial producers, the engineers, the doctors. Life is full of steps, so why not make yours count? This is us. This is Ball State.
And the final half inning of the second game of the day, Carter Branson will lead off. Carnes, rising junior. First pitch swinging. Fouled off. Branson walked in his only at-bat of the game. Somebody get the wrong house. Matic Delk still on the mound. He's finishing it up for Team Royal. Off-speed pitch misses inside. Providence Christian Academy Lion. 6'2", 100 pounds. Matic, M-A-T-O-K. He's got a K in both names. That's a good name for a pitcher. You want to have some K's in there. Delk is with a K. And Matic. Two balls, two strikes. On deck, Jackson Treese. Not to be confused with T. Reese. Come on, boss. You don't want to get hit by a pitch. You want to hit. Carter Branson got nicked on that front elbow, but home plate umpire said, no, go ahead. Just stay in. And he's going to go ahead and draw the walk. Leading off the bottom of the seventh. Third walk of the game for Matic Delk. Jackson Treese will get an AB. Cole Carter has been in this line on my score sheet. Will Linzinski. Now it's Jackson Treat's time as Delk delivers high. Zane Miller is on deck. Coalfield's in Morgan County. I don't know where that is, but I bet you it's east. Has to be east. Plays on the white squad. Fastball is up. Knoxville's east of here. In the zone, and it's popped up into right field. And I think that's still Wiki Parker out there. He was trying to throw people off, given the sign of I don't know where it is, but
The next batter.
He's
from
kind of
the
sneaky
Bullet
that
team,
way.
Number 25, Zane
Treese flies out to
Miller.
right field. Zane Miller stands in. He grounded out to second last time he came to the plate. Another pinch hitter on deck, Jaden Cheverton. Popped up on the left side. See if that's playable. Third baseman, is this still Schweikert? It is, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
Coming to the plate from Oak Ridge.
And
High
down to our
School,
final out.
number 3,
Jaden Cheverton.
Cheverton.
We'll get an AB. See if anybody should be. It's not going to be Daniel Hill. Who are we going to? 23. Oh, Levi Torbett is going to go ahead and still bat. Cheverton. Oh, they do not swing there. They called a balk. Called a balk, but I'm going to call a stolen base. Because I thought it's not a balk unless you need it. And he didn't need it. He stole the base. Umpire balked there. He was about to call that a strike. But he didn't. He didn't do it. I think Drew Patterson's a big Tennessee Vols fan. He's got the Power T on his YouTube chat line there.
So what is the ruling on a balk then? You said that if it's needed, then it's used, and if not, if there's another way around it?
There are different cases of balks, and I'm not an expert on this, but 1-2 count to Cheverton. Yeah, the white team didn't need that balk, right, because the guy stole the base.
Right.
So I think you call the balk, but the play plays out. Okay? So if he steals it, I think on a scoring decision, the runner shouldn't get penalized for the balk. He stole the base. So he should get credit for that steal. If he had gotten picked off, I mean, they would have stopped it right then. Honestly, I don't know if they would have stopped it. Sometimes you can stop a balk as it happens. Popped up into shortstop area, and this will end the ball game. And other times it's live, sometimes it's dead. So it depends on the balk, I think.
That's going to be all.
So,
game number 2.
good question. Just too late in the game
White takes this
to get into that.
9-6.
No runs, no hits, no errors. One runner left
Again,
on
folks,
base.
we're just here to see these young
And
men play baseball.
that is the
We're
end
not worried
of
about
Team
anything
White's 3 games here, and enjoyed getting to talk to those guys before the first game today. Safe travels back home to East Tennessee, and thank you to everybody who chimed in on the YouTube chat. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and you can send Venmos to – no, I'm just kidding. This is all free. If it's free, it's for me. Give me 3. We're going to Game 3 next. Garrett Bruce, let's hit that. Did you hit that final button yet for me?
I did.
Atta boy, look at you learning stuff. Who says you can't learn? The next game is coming up, probably about 30 minutes as we finish this one at 1:36. Just both games are 2 hours and 4 minutes. And thanks to coaches Brandon Roberts, Travis Free, Casey Taylor, Gooch Greer for assembling their team, the Team White squad. As you see, line to line and Game Time Sports Field out there getting the game ready. We got to get something to eat. I'm getting kind of hungry.
I agree.
So for Dr. Wendy Tossinson, the president here of Vol State, athletic director Bobby Hudson, head coach Jim McGuire, this is Tim Reese for Garrett Bruce. Saying so long from Volunteer State Community College. We'll be right back with Game 3.